Hello my wonderful subscribers and viewers. Here's Tonia again from Dreamlands and Homes, where I bring you information, latest real estate investment information that will help you make your decision regarding real estate investment here in Nigeria. Okay guys, this evening I'm right here in Fairfield Apartments and Eastland Golf Estate here in Abidjan. This particular estate is opposite Abidjan GRA second gate. So I'm going to go inside the estate and show you the wonderful things we have around. So please come with me. This is the entrance. This is the interlocked road that leads to the expressway. So this is the outside view of the estate, Fairfield Apartments. So I'm taking you guys inside the estates now. Fairfield Apartments is located in the heart of Abidjan. It's located opposite Abidjan GRA second gate here in Abidjan. You can see the structures. They are beautiful structures. In this Fairfield Apartments, we have units of 1-bedroom apartments, 2-bedroom apartments, and 3-bedroom apartments. Just going to show you around before we hear from the site inspection manager.
Now, Fairfield Eastland Golf is more like a community. It's strategically located around Abidjan for people that will be coming on their own. Strategically located around Abidjan. It's about 7 minutes drive from ShopRite. It's 4 minutes drive from the express. You can time it when you're going back from the express. And we have some other neighborhoods, some landmarks that you should also look out for when you're coming in. For instance, we have Corona Day Secondary School adjacent to this place. Now, we're also lucky to be found within a community called Greenwood Estate, which is just directly opposite Abidjan GRA second gate. Rain Oil Filling Station happens to be the first gate. Now you have the second gate just 4 poles away from Rain Oil Filling Station. Now, a little about Fairfield. Fairfield is more like a multi-family apartment. And we're talking about multi-family apartments. You're talking about places where families can interconnect. And if you need families to interconnect, there are some certain things that you must put in place to enable that to thrive. For instance, you talk about infrastructure, you talk about social area where people can always meet together, share ideas together as well. Then you also talk about other things that can also enable children to stay, because you're talking about multi-family apartment. You also need to talk about, you need to carry the children along as well. So we have that all covered. I'll start with infrastructure. There are some certain things that I always ask people to look out for when you're keying into, especially I know your investors are watching already. There are some people already watching and they want to key in. So there are some certain things they must look out for. First of all, flood control. Now you discover that around these environs, around Lekki, Ekpe, all around, we're just 2 feet above the sea level. And it is very, 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 very important to look out for flood control measures when you're keying in anything around this neighborhood. For instance, for us, we know that flood is part of problem around this axis. So we started with flood control. What did we do that stands out? The first thing we did was to take our level. We took our level from the Lekki Ekpe Expressway, and that has enabled us to thrive. If you look at the estate, you see that we're above the road. You can't have water encroach into our estate. Now, another thing that we've also done is that we've been able to set up well linked up drainages. It starts from the external drainage, which is about 1.3 cubic meter depth down the ground, with slab covers, neatly done. It's done in such a way that people can walk on them. It's also done so that we don't have debris. Remember, Nigeria is a country whereby packaged water is really part of our businesses. So what we do is we will have slab covering them so that we don't have those things going to block our drain. Now, internally too, you look around, you discover that we've also taken care of the internal part of the estate by also providing drainages. Now, we're currently standing, if you look at your layout, the map, like a guide, we're standing on the Fairfield Boulevard Road. Now, this road you're standing on is a 12-meter width road with double drainages both sides. The drainages are either in situ drainages or precast, where you can open up and through once there's a blockage. So that's part of our flood control. Another thing is power, electricity, which is another problem around. So for us, we're using a premium line. Now we have a 33 kVA premium line also coming in. You can see the poles already. These poles are all the way from rain oil. From rain oil, we'll be doing overhead cabling, and as soon as it gets to the site, we'll now do underground trunking. Now on this road, all the sleeves have been introduced. We have introduced all the sleeves. You will see some other manholes that have already been established as well. Now we're doing underground trunking all the way to our panel rooms, which I'm also going to show you this time. It gets to our panel room, and from our panel room, it gets to all the apartments that you're seeing. Now for us, we're not just building apartments. We're particularly about housing solutions. We're trying to see how we can provide housing solutions. And if you're a housing solution provider, you need to also back it up with infrastructure. Our apartments you're seeing, they all have tanks. You have, in terms of water, they have one tank connected to one apartment. It's going to be fully serviced, and everyone will be metered based on consumption. You won't have a situation whereby you have a larger family, or you have a neighbor that has a larger family, has a kind of large family, and your neighbor will be paying the same bill with you. You're being metered based on consumption. So every apartment has its own tank, well linked up tank. Now we equally have, every apartment has its own meter. So peradventure, your neighbor is running out of water because he's very careless with the use of water, then it won't affect you. Now we also have a water treatment plant, a 40,000 water treatment plant. You can imagine how that would be. A 40,000 water treatment plant, that's about 260,000 liters every day that will be supplied into all the apartments. Then we have social area. Now behind me, it's our social area where we have a basketball court and a long tennis court. Now the long tennis court is more like a 2-in-1 court where we can always raise it up, it becomes a handball. When we bring it down, it becomes a lawn tennis court. Then we have a basketball court at the other end, then an open air lounge. Remember, it's a multi-family apartment. You have to create some ambience where people can sit down together and enjoy themselves, talk about business, get connected with each other as well. Then we equally have a school for children. I'm just running through the infrastructure. We have a school for ages 1 to 6. Sometimes women have these challenges. When you're at work, you're thinking of when the school bus will pick your child. You're also thinking of when the school bus will drop, especially a tender child. So for us, we'll have a school for ages 1 to 6 aside. Then we equally have playground for children too, where they can ride their bicycles around, recreational park as well. Then we have a gym hall for your recreation, gym hall for your exercises, and a central swimming pool. What we've done in essence is that we're trying to decongest our social area so that we don't have a whole lot of people coming to one point. So we've been able to decentralize it. Now that's for the Fairfield apartment, but the beauty is whether you're buying into Fairfield apartment or you're buying into Eastland Golf, you have same rights. You have same right to way. Now you have the Second Avenue Road at the other end. It's a 9-meter width road as well. We have drainage also established. As of today, our drainage is about 154 meters in terms of stretch. We've also done rigid pavement road, as a concretized road at the other end as well. We're replicating what we're having here at the other end. People will ask questions, why are you spending so much on this road? Yes, it's costing us so much, but for us, we're trying to put down things that can command value, things that can stand the test of time. A concretized road could last for 35 to 40 years before you call for maintenance. Remember, we're also talking about the population here. We're looking at having 600 to 650 families live in the entire landmass. I'm surprised nobody asked me how big the land is. Now, the land is 43 acres of land. We have 20 acres for the land section, and we have 20 acres for the apartment section. So it's quite large. It's an inverted L. If you look at the map, you discover that it's more like an inverted L. It looks narrow here, but spans up at the other end. Now, for Eastland Golf as well, for Eastland Golf subscribers are just these sets of subscribers that do not have that time. They have the luxury of time, so they can build on their own. So the only difference is that for the guys that are subscribing to apartment, they do not have the time, and they don't even have the technical know-how. They might not even they might not have even engaged an engineer before, so they want the apartment. Now for the Eastland Golf guys, they have the time, they want to build their dream house, so we'll give them that opportunity of doing that. For instance, we have 500 square meter. Before now, we used to have a premium plot as well. Premium plots are all sold out. Currently, we have a 500 square meter regular plot, and we have 250 square meter regular plot as well. Now, it comes well planned. If you move around, we've already allocated 87 plots so far. So we will not just sell, we sell and allocate. We've allocated 87 plots so far, and if you move around, you will discover that they have the names on the plot and also the kind of house type. So you see, it's planned from the beginning. Upon completion of your payment, you tell us the kind of house type with a survey form that will be given to your subscriber or to your client. It tells us the kind of house type he wants to build, he intends to build. Then we allocate based on house type. Today, we've allocated 87 plots, and we'll be calling for the next batch of allocation by November, then by October, then the last one will be by December. So it's more like a community, it's more like a community style living, where you have green areas, living together, cohabiting together with people that have bought apartment. Now let me also run you through the statistics. As we speak today, we've sold about 68% of the total apartment, and we're still selling. We're expected to have 405 units of apartments, and it will also interest you to know, for those of you that are also thinking of closing deal with diaspora clients, this is the time to get at them. This is the time to get at them, especially now that dollar is very favorable. And it also interests you to know that 65% out of 68% are being bought by clients at diaspora. They are all planned projects where a subscriber is expected to pay 20% of the total sum and spread the balance within 1 year without interest. So that's the game. The game is that the person is owning this apartment through a flexible means. He doesn't have to go and break the bank. He does the commitment of 4 million naira and spread the balance within 1 year. And the subscriber also has an option of having a longer payment plan. We've had situations whereby people want longer payment plan, and for us, we're trying to provide housing solution. We're also trying to bridge housing deficit in Lagos State. So we want to see how we can give people the opportunity to get included in this scheme. So if you have a client that is also thinking of a longer payment plan, we can do that, a longer payment plan with interest. He doesn't pay, he won't be paying interest for the first year, but the second year he pays an interest of 1 million naira, which is also negotiable depending on the numbers of units the subscriber is buying. Now, these apartments are very sizable. You have a 1-bedroom commanding 59.1 square meter, 2-bedroom 89 square meter, and a 3-bedroom 121.3 square meter. If you're conversant with the square meters, you discover that they are very, very sizable apartments. You can hardly find this apartment selling for that price. And they come in 2 clusters. We have cluster 1 that has to do with semi-finish. We have cluster 2 that has to do with fully finished. Now, our semi-finished apartment comes with all the external finishing. The block 03, the one we just allocated on Saturday, it's majorly semi-finished apartment. All the external finishings will be concluded. You can see the windows are being installed, the handrails are there, the painting done. While internally, we're also going to take care of the external doors. Now we're using steel doors. Now we're going to take care of the external doors, take care of the glass opening where you open up for natural air and light. Then we'll also take care of the M&E first and second fix. Now our second fix, we even do it to the point of getting to the wiring level. Why are we doing the wiring? We're doing that so that we don't have situations whereby people would use different kinds of wire. As we speak, we use Coleman, which is one of the best in West Africa, and that's what we're using for all the apartments, so that we don't have situations whereby you start having fire in the apartment. So that's for semi-finished and also for finish. Then we have the fully finished that comes with all the internal finishings. The POP is going to be installed. Fantastic POP. Then we have the internal doors being installed, external doors, fittings, sanitary wares, electrical fittings, tiling, painting. All you need to do, or all the subscriber needs to do, is to come in with his or her load to parking. So, and we're still selling. We have over 100 units that are still kept on ground. As we speak, the entire Court A had been allocated and has also been subscribed for. And we've commenced work on our Court B. Currently, we've done about 27 pile points for Court B already. We're expected to do 107 pile points. And it takes only 90 days to conclude a pile. Once we have done that for 90 days, we start having the building spring forward. We are going to have a shopping mall and a pharmacy. That's a dispensary, just for emergency sake. We're also going to have a fire service office, permanent 24 hours. I forgot to also mention that below this block is our security office. Now, in terms of security, We are going to be using civil defense. You must have seen civil defense, mobile police, and private guard. We're also going to be intensifying more by providing surveillance cameras. As we speak today, we're already having 32 surveillance cameras. Our intention is to have 105 surveillance cameras for the entire site. So we'll have that office there where we're going to network all our surveillance CCTV cameras, have a personnel sit down there and retrieve footages. Below block 01, we have facility management office for technicians. Sometimes it's quite difficult to get a plumber. So we have these plumbers, electricians that are going to be there for 24 hours just in case there's eventuality.
Yes, as the name is
fully service.
As the name implies, Eastland Golf. Are we going to be having something like golf?
Yes, we have a proposed golf course of a 9-hole golf course measuring 4,366 square meters. Now, people will come and start asking me, where is the golf course? Yes, the golf course is there. Now, let me tell you what we are going to be doing. I know it's recorded. What we are going to be doing is that we're going to have our second phase have this golf course. We have our second phase already. That's going to be launched to about 75 acres of land. But currently now, we've already established the artificial lake, the Eastland Lake, that's already been established. In days coming, we'll be doing the groundbreaking for the lakeside living. Then we'll have the golf course come in our second phase. Because the golf course initially wanted to have, what do you call it? This what just the called 9-hole, but we intend to expand and having a recreational park for children as well, because we won't want to have parents enjoy while the children are just left out. So we want to combine that together. So for the promo, we have 500,000 naira discount on house types and also for the plots. Now it comes with a weekend getaway for two for client. That's for 500 square meter alone, and for all the apartment type, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom.
This is the long tennis courts and the handball courts. It's a dual purpose courts. While here we have the basketball courts. We have the basketball courts here and the playground. Practically everything from the site inspection manager's mouth. Okay, and it might interest you to know that the last set of clients were allocated last week Saturday. And do you know that this land started selling for as low as 1.5 million naira in 2019? And since 2019, from 1.5 it went up to 3.5 million naira. From 3.5 it went up to 7.5 million naira. And today it is selling for 13.5 million naira. Promo price 13 million naira. That's to tell you that it's not ending here. It's not ending here. This estate, in the next few months, my dear clients, you will be surprised at how much it must have appreciated again. So the best thing for you to do right now is to key into any unit of this apartment or any size of land, any size of plot here with as low as 4 million naira only. This property comes with the title governor's consent. It comes with governor's consent. I'm walking down to the land section. Okay, you can see the sticks there. Let me zoom them. You see people. These are people's plots with their names on it. These are people's plots already allocated. So once you make your own initial deposit, you also become a landlord into this prime estate. As a matter of fact, this is actually the first estate I'm seeing that is offering a 12-month installment payment plan that is interest-free. Can you imagine? That means with just an initial deposit of 4 million naira, you can spread your payment for as long as 12 months without any additional fee. So that means when you key in 4 million naira at this promo time, you just be left with 9 million naira to spread for a period of 12 months, interest free. Guys, this is amazing. It's really amazing. It's a great opportunity to become a landlord in this prestigious estate. So guys, If you're interested in owning an apartment here or becoming a landlord in this estate, guys, I'm here for you. Just dial the number on your screen. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you become a landlord or become a house owner in this apartment. Okay, you can decide to buy it as semi-finished, and you can decide to also buy it as finished. Whichever one you are interested in, I'm here for you. So do well to contact me now. Let me help you do so. And please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do well to do so. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumb up. And I just need your reaction, I need your contribution regarding this video. And also, please don't forget to share this video with your contact, with someone you know that will like this opportunity, so you won't be the only one that enjoys it. Okay, don't forget, I still remain Tonia, and I always bring you real estate investment opportunities that will help you make your real estate investment decision. I bring you the information, but at the end of it all, the decision is yours to make. My duty is to bring you the right information that will help you to make that decision regarding real estate investment here in Lagos, be it in Lagos, be it any part of Nigeria. The title of this property is Governor's Consent. I'm here for you guys. Thanks for watching, and see you guys soon.